The biggest stories of this week were coming out of LA Auto Show, and even though Tesla did have a booth there was nothing particularly that they did there, but still a big story is coming out about Model 3 kind of quietly, if you will. Let me tell you what it is, and let me tell you what it really means for Tesla in the next few months. All of this is coming up next. Taking over the world, electrifying the world, Welcome to E4 Electric, your number one source for unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, welcome. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button so you don't miss anything moving forward. Now, I know there are a lot of videos that I've been posting from LA Auto Show where I was, last week, and there will be quite a few of them later this week with all the interviews and other footage that I'm bringing back. But, Tesla has kind of been quietly making a splash with their Model 3 because apparently Elon sent an internal email to the employees, which is great because he didn't tweet it out. So, but again, love Elon lately, love the guy again. So, and he said that Tesla had reached the 7,000 Model 3s per week production. Now, obviously, it's kind of later than he promised, but he didn't promise anything recently, and the fact that it just hit it is great. So it's 1,000 cars per day. That's a pretty impressive rate. I mean, I've been reporting on all this other manufacturers that are struggling to, get batteries or are afraid to make these electric cars, or they're making them and they're losing money. If you think about it, with all of the issues and problems and drama, this is absolutely amazing. They're making 1,000 electric cars of this model a week. They're beating all kinds of records. They're making more cars than other manufacturers. The numbers keep growing, and they're making a profit. So I think this is a ridiculously amazing news. Good for them just hitting it without any kind of a big hoopla, but it is a big hoopla, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, that this is, obviously their goal, I think, was 20,000 per month, but if they get to 10,000 here at the Fremont factory, that would be really, really the big goal achieved. And of course, we're still kind of keeping our eyes on the Shanghai factory. Good news coming out actually today. Maybe I should make a video about that. Apparently there's some truth between the US and China, and it looks like, we're getting this news from Donald Trump, so okay, don't quote me on that. But apparently, China is going to be reducing or removing. Actually, he said reducing and removing. It can't be both, right? But definitely reducing the tariffs on the American-made cars. Tesla been having some issues selling them, even having to cut the price, and I don't really blame them. So hopefully that will help their sales. Now, but there is another really good news, maybe even bigger than this one. Let me tell you about it in just 1 second. Before that, I want to let you know that this video and this channel really is sponsored by Avanex, the aftermarket accessories for Teslas, including the Model 3. I just recently did a video about top 5 gifts that you can give to Model 3 owners. That video is up on my channel. Of course, there is a discount code in the description of this video where you can save yourselves a few bucks before you do your holiday shopping. So everybody wins. All right, so let's talk about another really good news, which I'm really excited about, because in that same letter, Elon mentioned to his employees that right now, in order to make a $35,000 Model 3, they would have to spend $38,000 to make it. Now, yes, that's not good in terms of if they were to make it right now, but it is really damn close to breaking even, right? He was talking about how many parts it takes to make this car, and just obviously as other cars as well. But this is a big deal. They're very close. They're very close to breaking even. And after that, it's all gravy, right? And this is a matter of just streamlining their process, which we've seen them do throughout this year, right? They've streamlined it, and keep going until they ended up with what? 20%, which I'm assuming even bigger now, 20% profit margin on their Model 3s that they're selling now. So yes, it looks like very close to at least breaking even, and his promise to bring this car to the market within the last next 6 months does look pretty damn good. So it's just a matter of them streamlining more stuff. I guess he said the biggest problem is in their body production. I don't know what that means. But nevertheless, it looks like they know where the bottleneck is. Now, granted, this came at the cost of having to reduce a lot of features and colors and upping the price on a couple of them. But hey, This is a race to the $35,000 all-electric car, and that's where we at. By the way, the deadline has already passed for, I think, all Teslas to be ordered if you wanted to get a full $7,500 tax credit in the United States. Also, it looks like this tax credit will survive in terms of it won't be repealed. I know Donald Trump was saying that, but I don't think he knows how things work because it's a tax code, and a tax code can only be changed by our Congress. And our Congress, essentially, by the time they even get to it, will be a split between Democrats and Republicans, between controlling the two houses, and the Democrats will never let it pass. So I think we're pretty safe for now. All good news all around. I'm looking forward to them finally breaking even, which could happen in the next couple of months, and after that, they can start really gearing up to making this cars for real and actually selling them to us. That would be a big deal. I hope you guys can all agree. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That slide just ran away from me. E4 Electric is my handle. There's some behind the scene footage and pictures from the LA Auto Show, and just some goofy videos that I've been posting around. And I also want to thank my new Patreon, Baratunde Thurston. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon community. You get to watch me live and be the first, a group of the first people who see my videos. And of course, thank you for supporting me, the independent full-time YouTuber. I really appreciate it. All of this is a thank you to you. And if you want to join him, you can do that at patreon.com/E4Electric. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this. Let me know when you think that the Tesla will actually be able to sell the $35,000 version to us. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.